Namaskar. Welcome to Vandana's art classes. Today we are going to make something with molded or clay or the cones which are available in the market. We will use all these things with the mirror and we will try to make a piece of Lippan art. So let's start. So we will need a chakla or the hard base on which we roll the rotis or any other surface. Rolling pin, talcum powder, knife, scale, molded, favicryl, brushes, mirrors, little bit of oil. Some if we have, we can use some cones also. This is the cone and acrylic paints of our choice. I'm going to renovate my old chopping board. So we will start now. For starting my work, I will sprinkle talcum powder on the base surface, whichever I'm going to use. And also I will take lots of talcum in my hands. The reason is talcum will not stick to my fingers and talcum will help me to get rid of molded. Now this is the favicryl's molded. Its shelf life is only 30 to 40 minutes. So we will mix very small quantity. Okay, so it has two parts, A and B. It's resin based. Okay, this one is resin based and this one is hardener. So I will cut and take very less amount because its shelf life is very less. I'm going to take equal amount from both. The ratio is 1:1. So I'm going to use a knife equal amount. And immediately I have to pack it and keep it in a sealed box. First in the packing because with air, resin will become very hard. So now it is sealed. Immediately we have to be little faster. We have to mix it. Mix nicely part A and B. The advantage of having talcum in our hand is that resin is not sticking to my hand. It's mixed very well. Now I'm going to use it to fill the crack in my board. So what I'm going to do, I'll roll it like a roti. This is our board. I'll fill here and very soon in half an hour it will seal. So surface will become equal. Fill everywhere, but we have to be very fast. All tiny pieces also. Now remaining one, we are cutting it into thin stripes and placing it here. Because as you can see, this surface is very old and surface has become uneven. And as I said, I have to be really very fast. Whatever even tiny pieces of molded are there, we will just put them in the gap. I have this putty cone with me and since it is a discarded chopping board, so I'm using this to fill the gap here. So as you can see, now surface is smooth and we will work on the ends also. We get tools in the market, very simple tools. They are plastic tools. Basically, they are for the cake making, baking tools, and we can use them also. So now my surface is smooth and I will wait 10 minutes for this surface to dry. Normally in 30 to 40 minutes, it should be very hard. So we'll fill little more here. So it's looking like this now and I will wait for some time to get it dry. In the meantime, I will keep this cone in the airtight box. I have made this extra molded and I'm going to use it to make the last surface of my board because it's a used board smooth. So I'm making a long strip. Okay, I will apply talcum on the knife also. It's really very helpful. And we will cut the strips and apply the Fevicol. Generously you apply. These all things dry very fast, so don't forget to close the lid of Fevicol. We have made it smooth also. I have tied a rubber band so that these parts will not get separated because it was a broken piece which I am trying to renovate. And we will wait for this to dry. But in the meantime, we are going to use molded and we will make some petals. So again, we will sprinkle some talcum powder here. See, with talcum powder, it's getting cleaned so fast. And again, every time I'm keeping it in an airtight box. Otherwise, it will be dried very fast. So again, don't use water with resin. Resin and water are not friend, we can say. So we are keeping water only to wash our brushes. Okay? And just keep a rug or dirty cloth so that you keep on wiping your hands. So I have made this big ball and I'm going to roll it. Now I'm going to make very small leaves. I'm applying little oil. I have rolled these and I have made some petals. Now I will shift this and our board is dry. So I'm going to give a base coat on the board. So we will remove this rubber band and whatever is here, we will try to push it inside the gap. This is my Pabios gesso and I take it out in a palette and then give coat of this on the board. So I am using a thick wide big brush, any big brush you can use, trying to fill all the holes in my old chopping board. This is green color. This is golden yellow. Our base is ready. We'll wait for this to get dry. Friends, my board is dry. I'm going to put Fevicol as a base and then I'm going to make tree of life on it. This is my 000 brush and this is brown color. When we are using the cone, in the end, limited amount of paste is there. So we have to use this way. Push it and then. So I'm teaching you with the cone also and with the molded also. I'm going to use dark green color to paint the petals. Our board's bottom side is not smooth. Okay, so I'm going to use molded and I'll give a thick layer and try to make it smooth. With this, our wish tree in Lippan art is ready. I hope you like the tutorial. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing Vandana's art. Dhanyavad. Namaste.